Well, I'm just saying that, like, people who are like, oh, I've been abducted by extraterrestrials, it's like, why do you think you're so special, bro? Come on. You live out in the middle of nowhere. No, they don't want you. What are you talking about? Like, it's always the people who, it's never like just someone gets abducted from, Midtown Manhattan in the middle of the day.
Oh, those people, yeah. No, there's crazies in Midtown Manhattan who think they've been abducted, of course.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's probably true. It's just you never really hear about it.
Right, because there's too many people there.
It's always like the guy who lives out in the cornfields in Iowa.
Right.
Or whatever, Does anyone actually live in Iowa? That's a real question. I'm asking you a real question right now. Does anyone actually, is it a real place? I've never been there. I've never known anyone from Iowa. I've never talked to anyone who's like, hey, just got back from a crazy weekend in Iowa. Does anyone actually live there? Is it a real place? Or is this just one of those things that, people talk about?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I don't know anyone from Iowa.
Do you know what I mean?
I've never been there.
Like, the movie Field of Dreams takes place in Iowa. I'm always hearing about Iowa. They talk about Iowa every 4 years or 2 years when an election comes up. But I've never talked to anyone who's been like, hey, I just got back from Iowa.
Do you know what it is?
I've never met anyone from Iowa. Iowa has a football team. I see them play. Yeah. They have Iowa and Iowa State. I see them play every year.
They're holograms, though.
That's the thing. I don't think it actually exists.
I'll tell you what it is. That's where the aliens are.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Iowa is, America's, blind spot.
Yep.
We think it's there. But
it's really not.
But you can't see it unless you turn your head.
Yeah.
And even then, you might only get a glimpse.
It's blurry.
That Kevin Costner line from Field of Dreams. Is this heaven? No. It's Iowa. I don't think that place exists.